Good morning and welcome to 5 Minutes More with Pastor. It is Friday, November 27th. That's just a straight up yes. And thank you. I think it's right. Thank you for joining us for 5 Minutes More this morning. I hope you are out of your turkey tryptophan induced coma and ready for another day. I don't know what today holds for a lot of people. This is one of those days that's always so weird. It's a Friday, the day after a holiday. Some people have to go back to work. Some people have it off. Some people are shopping. With it being this year, some people aren't shopping. My wife's planning on shopping, but doing it all online because most places have already started their Cyber Monday deals on Friday and all of that kind of stuff. So it's a weird kind of day. Um, one of my sons said to me this morning, "I wish Thanksgiving wasn't already over." And the holiday kind of continues through the weekend because they don't have school or anything going on, but I don't. We got leftover turkey and stuff in the refrigerator, so I guess if you want to have a second Thanksgiving, we can make that happen. I'm sure you will be too this weekend, having leftover Thanksgiving a couple times, but that's always an enjoyable part of it as well. This is no lie, I spent 2 hours on the elliptical yesterday, burning 1,000 calories, trying to trying to make as much room as I possibly could. So I felt no guilt when it came to eating Thanksgiving dinner yesterday. Anyway, now on the heels of that, on the heels of me burning 1,000 calories so that I could put more food into my mouth, let me share with you Proverbs chapter 30 and verse 32. It says this. Proverbs chapter 30 and verse 32 says this: "If thou hast done foolishly in lifting up thyself, or if thou hast thought evil, lay thine hand upon thy mouth." Maybe that would have been a better idea yesterday, to lay my hand upon my mouth. But we come to this proverb, and it's another proverb. And if you followed Solomon's wisdom at all, there are actually a lot of times where he tells us to learn to keep our mouths shut. Here, he literally says, lay thine hand upon thy mouth. Obviously, the idea of doing that is to keep your mouth shut, to keep you from saying something that you shouldn't say. It tells us that pride and arrogance can often uh, cause us to say things we shouldn't say, and to keep us from backing down, or something like that. Um, Over and over, though, and again in the Bible, we are reminded to stay quiet unless we have something very important to say. As a matter of fact, very rarely in the scriptures will you find a place where it says, "You know what, God's people ought to talk more." Now, I'm not saying there are none there, but there are way more that outweigh it, that tell us to be careful with our words, to cover our mouth, to be quiet. I think about this verse, think about James 1:26. It says, "If any man among you seem to be religious, and bridleth not his tongue, but deceiveth his own heart, this man's religion is vain." I really believe that God desires for us that we should listen more and speak less. Man, and I tell you what, during this season, holiday season, right? Thanksgiving's here, Christmas is coming up. You're going to spend more time with family members. You're going to spend more time with people, hopefully. And we had a good time with family yesterday, and you're going to spend more time with extended family, possibly people that don't hold the same religious beliefs or political beliefs, or just life philosophy beliefs and a worldview. I mean, all of these things. And there's going to be a desire to just on all ends to open our mouths and start a conversation, or start an argument, or to continue an argument maybe, or try to put somebody in their place, or those kinds of things. And I think a wise person is careful. I'm not saying never speak up for truth. I'm just saying a lot of the times when you think you need to speak, you probably don't. It is wiser to listen more and talk less. It is wiser to listen more and to talk less. I don't remember the exact quote, but Abraham Lincoln said something along the lines of, "Better to be silent and thought a fool than to open my mouth and remove all doubt." Um, Somebody one time says, "Say what you mean what you say, and don't be mean when you say it." I think that's a good truth as well. And so today, maybe, I know Black Friday is probably a little bit different today than it has been in the past, but we've seen videos of people fighting and arguing over stuff at the stores. Sometimes the best thing to do is just keep your mouth shut or just stay out of there of that craziness. But again, the Bible says here, it says, "If thou hast done foolishly in lifting up thyself, or if thou hast thought evil, lay thine hand upon thy mouth." Good advice from the wisest person who ever lived. Sometimes it's a good thing to just go. Wisdom from Solomon. Hope you have a great day and a great weekend. We'll talk to you guys later.